If my past predicted my future, why wouldn't I relapse? Like that doesn't make any sense. People can change. We're human beings. We have issues. My ex also sold drugs in his past, but does that make him like a bad person today? No. People make mistakes. So I don't know.
Are you referencing the fact that you have a high body count?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just my
people can change, but because of your high body count and your previous sexual addiction, that might be a reason or reasons why a man might want to disqualify you or preclude pursuing you because of that.
And that's fine. That's their personal preference. But if you're going to use my past against me and say that, like I can no longer emotionally connect with a man because I've done this, and this with however many people, that's just not true. I feel like when I look at a man that I'm in love with to this day, I still feel, I just personal experience, I just don't feel that way.
But the thing is that, I mean, sure, that could be the case, but I mean, there's studies on this. CDC did the study on this. I mean, the more premarital sexual partners you've had, the greater likelihood of infidelity, the greater likelihood of reporting relationship dissatisfaction, the greater likelihood of divorce, greater likelihood of STD, greater likelihood of, let's see, what else? You have a more difficult time pair bonding.
Right. So, but did they do that study with women that were consistently sleeping with multiple men? Or did they do that study with women that like slept with like 50 dudes like 1 year and then they held off for like 2 years straight? Because I feel like the longer as time goes on, my body's kind of like reset itself. It's like I'm getting sober again. You know what I mean? I'm finally seeing with like a clearer head and not having to sexualize everybody all the time. Because I sexualize women just as much as I did men. Like it was always a competition thing, right? Because I was trying to have sex. So, but regardless, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if this is, and then this just occurred to me, so I don't know if it's a perfect analogy, but you mentioned, well, what if, how soon after the promiscuity, so to speak, did they do the study? I'm not sure on that, but this might not be an apt analogy. I think take cigarette smokers, for example. So if someone's just constantly smoking every single day, and then you do a study on their lungs or something, this might not even make sense. You do a study on their lungs and they just smoked a pack yesterday, maybe there's going to be something there. But then if they cease smoking, say for 2 years, I think there is some degree of regeneration that your lungs can undertake. However, your lungs will still be fucked up. There's some permanent damage there that's not going to be undone.
Yeah, and listen, again, I'm not looking for a high value man. You know what I mean? I would probably find somebody within my league, like somebody who's in recovery, somebody who knows how, even then, like some people still can't understand sex addiction. They don't even think it's a real thing, but like somebody who's in that field. So I think generally in life, people date within their leagues. I don't think men date down or anything like that. But
actually, well, I would say men do date.
I don't think
date down.
Well, why are like models marrying with athletes, and like why are celebrities marrying celebrities? You know what I mean? Or models marrying presidents, or you could say, that people date generally within their social class or league.
Well, I mean, there's generally speaking, I say men date across and down socioeconomic hierarchies. Women date across and up socioeconomic hierarchies. I mean, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Not only date, but men will sleep down. Most women won't sleep down.
Yeah, men will sleep down for sure. But I don't know. Men
date down too.
I don't think so. Men date down?
Yeah.
No.
It's way harder for men to get women than the reverse.
I'll tell you, I've like flirted with guys that I know are out of my league, and they don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah.
So they don't date down.
Well, it's not a guarantee that all men are going to, but I would say generally speaking, men will date down.
Oh, are you talking about social class or attractiveness?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Men definitely date down social class.
You could argue that.
A man who's a doctor, a man who's an attorney will date a barista. A female attorney, a female doctor, she's probably not looking a barista's way.
I don't know.
Attractiveness, that's a bit, I'd say men still date down on that realm, but that's a different.
No way, dude. No, Come on, Brian. You can't be pulling my leg like that.
Well, here,
I think they'll screw down. I think they'll screw